And I would invite my friend and colleague Anamika, who is going to add some words here. Anamika, so whenever you want, you can add uh, your part. Anamika, can you unmute yourself?
Yes. Uh, Hello, everybody. Thank you, Sharik, very much for your, you have explained it so well about the opportunities, about the wider scope of Spanish language, how it is being used and how we can, have our career, make our career and have a better future and have lots of opportunity in the market, just having a knowledge of Spanish. And having a fluency. So you have given a very detailed introduction about that. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, my name is Anamika. I live in Hyderabad, and I am actually a Spanish language expert. I have done my master's from Delhi University in Spanish language. Apart from that, I have also done scholarship from Barcelona University. So the thing is, talking about my career, I have a very long story or long, career in terms of Spanish language, as a Spanish language specialist. It's been like 15 years that I have been with the corporate industry and working with the different domains and different, you know, uh, different roles, and lot of different opportunities within IT sector and in corporate overall. So I would be talking my friend Sharik, he has already given you an introduction how what are the opportunities, like you can be a customer service representative, you can be doing analytics and a lot of other roles that you can play in IT sector or in corporate. So talking about more from the practical point of view, because I have lived those that life, because I have been through in different roles and different domains, and how I have shaped up my career within corporate and within IT. I will just give you a brief, or I'll tell you a story about that, how it has shaped up my career. So talking about that, because we know that this is an era of globalization, and due to this, the trades and the businesses are spread across the globe, right? So you have a different processes and different products, projects that the companies are having to give you opportunity for a language resource like a Spanish language resource, who can play a very vital role, because this is a very unique skill, I would say. Whenever we are being hired by the company, they treated us in a very different way, because we have a very specific knowledge about the language. Apart from that, it does not even like help you in in having a good opportunity, but it also gives you or opens a doorway for you to learn different domains and industries, products, lot of different things, and you learn technical tools. Because I when I started my journey and career with with IT industry, I didn't have any idea about how do they function, what are the different roles that the Spanish language speaker would be playing in the system. But it gave me a lot of different knowledge, like I have been into sales analytics, market research, operations, and I have been not only this, I have also, I would tell you, I currently I am working with IBM. Prior to that, I was in Accenture in Bangalore and Pune. So I was the translation team lead there. That was a project of a Spain-based company called Telefonica, which is very popular in the telecom industry, right? So it's one of the biggest or lead company in Spain. So that company was doing some transition to the IT folks here in India. So they having no knowledge about the language, so they needed a Spanish language resource there to do a translation interpretation to help them, understand how the transition will happen and what are the transition, that requirement is like, what are the knowledge that they needed to transfer to Indian folks. So we played a very vital, vital role there. So we were doing interpretation for them. So it will also, it gave me not only opportunity to do translation, but learn about the IT industry. What are the the coding that they are doing, what are the programming that they are doing, what are the industries that they are, how these industries literally function there. So it opens really a wider scope for, for a Spanish speaker to know a lot of things and enhance your knowledge and skills. And not only this, it also adds value to your professional growth, because when we and it opens, like, it's an opportunity within opportunity, you will find another opportunity. For example, we were translation, and we started as a, as an additional contribution, we started teaching to those IT folks to learn Spanish, and we even provided them the certification, because it's not that the Spanish folks cannot understand or communicate in English, but they are, as Sharik said, also they're very comfortable with the Spanish language. And if you know the language, you will be also, building up a rapport with them. And it's very important when you are doing a business to other, country folks. If you talk their local language, it will, make the relationship very healthy for your future growth. It will be very helpful. So this is one of the things which I wanted to emphasize, how, practically it has helped me in growing and learning, and having a better future and better prospects. Yes, Sharik, you would like to say
Namika, I
something?
would like to ask you, and so that you can share, like, how is the competition when you are working, when you go to a multinational to work? Do you see a lot of competition there in the Spanish language? I think there are very, less people who know Spanish, and you are always on priority. Can you share?
Yes, right. So Spanish folks, as I said, that we are coming up with a very, unique language skills, right? So we are anyway given a special, treatment in the company from beginning. When I was hired, and even in the sense, in the sense of compensation, my compensation was given, and compared to the MBA, was higher than them. So they had a lot of, this kind of thing, envy. They were used to envy us, like, how come that they are just a language resource and they are getting paid higher, and we are MBA and we are specialized in marketing and this and that. But then, because it's such a niche language, as you said, such a unique language, having a language skill, and that too Spanish being a wider spoken, and geographically it is so spreaded widely that, a lot of businesses, even if you see USA, for example, though USA is a Spanish, English spoken country, but the, that they have the businesses and trades second largest with Mexico and other Central American countries, where they only speak Spanish. So it's not only that I'm dealing with the, US people and they are like okay with that, but their client is, end client is Spanish. So if I know the language, I can directly, and I can have a wider, my connection will be wider, if you see in that way. So we have always been treated in a very exceptionally in a different way, and little contribution from a language resource makes a lot of difference in terms of career growth, also acknowledgement, rewards and recognition, lot of things that we get in the, IT industry.
Yeah.
So lot of things. And I would be also talking about the important companies. If you talk about all the, the huge companies, like the IBM is the biggest company in everything. IBM, then Accenture, then Google, Facebook, Amazon, they are massively hiring Spanish
TCS.
language, so massively hiring. Even in
TCS.
this situation of pandemic, if you go and search for Spanish jobs, you will see hundred of jobs around in
Yeah.
India.
Okay.
So I would suggest, and I don't know what is the, aspiration for these folks who have joined, what is their, like, where they want to shape up their career. But learning language is always a plus. and always like have a better thing in your future to have a better, career growth.
Thank you very much, Anamika. And as I have understood, the competition is still very low. That is, MBAs are really, in every corner you find four MBAs. So Spanish language is giving you an edge even over the MBAs, you
And
know.
not only one thing, Sarik, I forgot to say that, what an engineering is doing there, right? And what a language is, resource is doing. I can do equally the same amount of work and same thing what they are doing, but I am coming with this special additional thing, which is language. So my communication with the Spanish folk makes a lot different, this thing, impression in front of client, and they will be gaining a lot of business because of this.
Yeah,
So,
wonderful, wonderful. Also, I understand also that not only the MBAs but also the tech people, who are technicians, who are doing, masters in information technology, etc. They are in large number, and language experts, not only just Spanish but also other languages. They have a good compensation when we talk about the salaries, and also a very nice treatment also. So this is all for today. We are going to send you information about our courses by email. And meanwhile, I